Hello, Libra. Welcome to my channel, Joy to the World. I am your reader, Melissa Joy. Wow. I tried to reach for the tarot to get it shuffled like it has been moved through, but like start shuffling it and getting your energy into it. And you're like, no, get me to the tea leaves, because normally these aren't out at the beach with me. First, they're brown, they're this thick, they go flying everywhere. No. So here's where we are, but you just shot this out. It went ting. Oh my gosh, it was like playing air hockey. Oh my God, somebody, you need to go play some air hockey. That is so much fun. Watch your pinkies though. All that clacking and that noise and shook. It gets me so relieved, so excited, so vented out. And this might be for you too. It was for Virgo. So I'll go ahead and let you know, friend, the advice that Spirit gave me today. Because I don't know if you've been here before, but I have been in a hell of a lot of pain. Kidney stuff going on. I mean, like, it's like giving birth out of my bones. And it's been, what was that? May, June, July, August, a little over 4 months now. And I feel like inside it's going, rah! And I thought, what do I do about this? What do I do about this? Well, here's this message. Learn to be centered enough to just watch internal disturbances come up. Do not fight the release of stored energy. See the feeling or thought, let it happen, then release it and let it go. Let your body and mind purge an internal disturbance. But what Spirit was telling me is let it fly. And I didn't know what that was going to be about, but 2 different times today, people totally stopped in a crunched in area where there's nowhere that you can go, and cars are piling up behind me screeching brakes, because these are roads, people. Roads where you slow down to 25 and then you speed right back up, and these people dead stopped in it. And I'm like, wah, 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 with my horn. I'm in there going, go Joy, go Joy, go Joy. Because I've always been so extra loving kind to everybody. Well, it's not loving kind. If you're about to make me the cream in a cookie sandwich, I'm going to let you know. And it's time for me to speak up and show out. And here you want to show out, my friend. Peacock, beware of great pride. But see all these eyes behind you? This pride isn't like, everybody look at me, everybody look at me. It's like, everybody's been looking at you. Maybe you're like my elder son that, I mean, gosh, both my boys, but my elder one's a Libra. Even being in the shopping basket as an infant, I'm talking like 3 months old, and I bend down to go get the bottle of ketchup, and I turn around, stand back up, and there's some woman totally swamped over my child that I can't even like stand back up to my own grocery cart, right? And I'm like, whoa, hey, hi. But you know what it's like to be beautiful like that, don't you, Libra? To have this strange, eerie attraction, because at first it's kind of normal, and kids play and have fun. They want to be on your team, or they want to hang around you, or they want to hear your ideas, or they think you're cool, you're fun, you're great, you're this, you're that. But boy, it starts getting around to where that prepubescent age, like 9 and 10 and so, and some people start getting all kind of, hey, you know, and you notice that the people you used to run and play with on the playground are all of a sudden grouping over there now, and they're kind of like tongues are wagging and dripping over you, and you're like, that's really weird. And then they come saying weird made up crap to try and, you know, get you to like them, or, you know, oh, I love the Ravens. I really do. Go team. And you're like, really? What time did you watch the game? Do you see what I mean? And you start noticing, wait, what happened to my world? What is this weird tailspin that we went into? Well, we're about to find out, because apparently you just went with a lot of these tea leaves. And this week is really talking about your strength and your victory. So let's find out what's going on. We've got 2 set aside over here. Ooh, we got a date. We got March. Lily of the Valley. What a sweet fragrance. But it's just loaded with sadness. Now, friend, I got to say, that would hurt. I could imagine. I mean, I watched it. Like, he is the equivalent in the modern day of what Tom Selleck was in the 80s. Okay. So I know that je ne sais quoi that Libras have. You're like shiny and golden and all these things, you know, and it's really attractive. And it's because you're so in the fields of life, so in the throngs of life, so in the reality of life, that I want to get you into your truth here, friend. And here's why. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. And that would be because that would be isolating. I can remember because there were other boys on the playground the same age, and, you know, mine could be dirty, he could be sweaty, he could be hot, and he would still look like somebody just styled him for a magazine. And I mean hot like from running and playing. You get what I'm saying? We're talking preteen age, and people would still be over there, you know, and guys would be like, oh man, I want to be on your team. Hey buddy, hey friend, hey pal, hey whatever. You know, so it was just pulling all these directions. And then it started getting really weird. And then you don't know how to be or how to do that because not everybody has to deal with that big of a dilemma. So let's see what's going on, because that's what I really see about the pride. This pride is one that made you shrink on the inside. Even though you'd still show up and they still see that outward, that internal beauty, it began to tarnish. Because let me tell you, friends, beautiful, that is the zenith, that is the pinnacle, that is the white rainbow. It's when all the colors are moving up and down through the body and the light is moving up and down through the body, and that they become a one system and one circuit. That's what beauty is. And that's why people were so gaga attracted to you, because all of a sudden their eyes sort of start opening up, and so do their hormonal systems, which have a lot to do with our senses and our dialogue with our senses. And so they're like all of a sudden going, oh, hey, whoa, hey. But it's only purely sexual, right? Where you've been feeling it your whole life since birth on all aspects, from food to parties to movies to clothes to music to whatever, right? So it's odd to you that it got pigeonholed that way, or peacock-holed. Cock-hold, peacock-hold. And it made you just have to shrink down to being just this and feeling a lot like the ugly duckling. Now, there are a lot of times you don't, but when you get in a situation where you start to feel slightly intimidated and you start telling yourself, oh, that person would never want to go out with me. Those people would never hurt me. Oh, look at them. Oh my God, I know that oh, they probably don't want to be my friend. Do you see what I mean? And whether you're iterating those words in your mind or not, there is a heart experience of this going on here, because I'm telling you, this eye is in pain. It is in pain, and the heart is heavy. It is saturated with dew, and it is ready to move forward and be free of this. Let's get the wet blanket off of you. Okay, friends, so let's see. Is that 7? 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to do a week. Let's just take it like that. Monday, pineapple, reconciliation. Reintroduce yourself to yourself. Look in the mirror. Look into your own eyes. You've been looking in the eyes of others for so long and using the lenses of others to look at yourself. And those lenses are mainly what you extrapolate from other conversations with these people and how they view other people in society and music, that you try and find your place according to their perspective. Well, that's always going to be skewed. It's always going to be bent and twisted, AKA perverted. Meaning you're not going to end up where you're aiming. It's like having a bent arrow. Okay. Then following on that, we have a Tuesday coming in. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. But ahead is already here. It's already here. There are things that you know you should be doing that you haven't exactly gotten to yet. Showing that honor and that value to yourself. Because how could you when the appreciation isn't there? You began to bear the burdens of other people's opinions, other people's viewpoints, other people's values. Now you, yourself, my friend, are valuable. The pineapple is a symbol of royalty, prosperity, and hospitality. So let's get that heart back, my friend. This is my hope for you. Okay, now let's look at a Wednesday. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. This is like putting a smile on your face. Maybe even sing some of your favorite songs, happy songs, okay? There's a reason. There's a reason, because there's a physical energy that needs to lift back up, and a lot of people may not know that the muscles of our face, when they activate more in this motion, they release certain sets of hormones. When they activate more in this or in this or in this or in that, they release other emotions, okay? Other hormones. And once those hormones start circulating through your veins, then they're going to kick off other triggers, other memories, other mathematical equations, and whatever else. So taking a vacation physically or mentally. So maybe even just create a new playlist for right now. Pull out some phantoms is what I'm hearing. Some long old love songs, maybe even some quirky dorky songs from long ago, and just do some silly dance up in your living room, okay? Maybe even watch some old throwback movies like Girls Just Want to Have Fun, you know, or Breaking. I don't know if anybody remembers Breaking. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thor's Day, the day of Thor, Jove, Jupiter, and expansion, broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. What's wild here is there's only one broken ring. I would dare say things will stop unraveling when we focus on you being whole. Because the pressure of restraining yourself and squeezing yourself down into this image and holding who you are down to this image, eventually it breaks like the Hulk, and then it goes into that pattern of habits and addictions and self-sabotaging behavior. And that could be a variety of things. Staying up too late, making yourself exhausted and tired, and then you need to have 12 cups of coffee. And well, coffee always tastes better with cigarettes. So, you know, I know I haven't smoked in a while, but I'll just pick up one pack. And then you're like, and then you start calling up that friend that you used to party with back in the day. And then they smoke all the time. So then you find yourself smoking all the time. And then they love to gossip and they sleep around 58 people, even though that's not your jive, or maybe it is, and it, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But you see how all of a sudden, doom, 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 doom. It's a chain reaction. All right, break the chains, friend. There aren't really any chains, okay? Liberate yourself. Look yourself in the eye, sit in the mirror, look at yourself, and sing those songs to you. Talk to yourself, and not like you have to convince yourself of the words. No, I'm just talking about enjoying yourself in front of your own visage, your own image, hammock. Helping you relax and come back to ease, taking a vacation physically or mentally, because you're not having to interpret anything of what you mean, how you're looking at yourself, what that song means or feels to you at that moment. No. And you can talk to yourself flat up in the mirror. Let me tell you, it makes time. Makes the waiting period shorter. Horseshoe on Friday. Ooh, good luck. You're going to have some fun. A turn of events. And see how big that smile looks now? Going from this to this in such a short period of time. Wow. Realizing that there's actually nothing wrong with you. The reason you keep breaking and hulking out and having those moments and, you know, spiraling yourself back again is simply because you kept looking at yourself through the eyes of others. All right. Here's some Saturday. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. And what I would say is, like, because we think of Saturdays as a time to get together with other people, this is something really having a hold on you. And if something has a hold on you in the desert and you're the camel, that could be being used, okay, friend? So don't be hooking up with people who use you. And Saturdays are like, I'm bored, I have the whole day off, want to go spend it, or whatever your whole long day off is. You get what I'm saying? That Saturday mentality. And you just hang in order to hang. Honey, you're so valuable. There's so many beautiful, powerful, precious things going on in your life that are ready to burst forth, and not like that Hulk stuff, okay? We're talking about like hammock and horseshoe, burst forward. And that's going to take care of what is already in action here and help you get a move on, my friend. And then Sunday, pale. It flipped itself upside down. Time to get out of a situation. So apparently it was up and it flipped it around. Apparently that moves you on out of all this. So that's the skinny on it. I hope that really helped here, Libra. I'm excited for you to realize it. Spread your wings, spread it out. That is not ego, because you're beautiful, big, and divine. Beauty is power. It is truth, because it is truth on the inside and truth on the outside. That's why it's powerful. That's why it's attractive. And it doesn't just have to be people wetting their lips over how you look, because what they're really getting excited about that they have no clue or idea of is all your colors and your beauty and your fanfare all over the place, the radiance and the glow. I don't know if you've ever seen somebody who has the Christ consciousness look, and they have literally a white glowing silhouette all the way around them. Really powerful stuff. And that's you, Libra. So I hope you know, put down there, I am valuable, I am powerful, I love myself. Maybe put some peacocks across there. Put some feathers, some thumbs up, some whatever. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments down below and chatting with you there. And if you do me a favor before you go, just tap that like button, Libra. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you. Talk soon. Bye.